Today we're looking at extended hand position. For the cello, that means normally your fingers 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 4 are on the tape, and these fingers are equally spaced in between. When we extend our hand position on the cello, we always stretch between 1 and 2, and these 3 fingers stay together. So if we need a higher note with our 4th finger, we're going to extend, but we extend by stretching between these 2 fingers, and these 3 fingers kind of stay equally apart from each other, and it's always reaching with your 1. If you need a lower note, you just reach down with your 1, these 3 fingers stay in the same spot. But it's always stretching between these 2 fingers. That's where you get your extension. Okay, so on page 14 of your book 2, song number 1, we're working on this idea, and in the blue box up top, you can kind of see what they're looking to do. They have you play the G string with open string G, then the A is with your 1st finger, but then your B that's normally your 3, you're going to stretch between your 1st and your 2nd finger, and you're going to move your 2nd finger to where your 3rd finger used to be. That's where we get the extension 1 between these 2 fingers. Reach. And then your 3rd finger is going to end up on the tape, and your 4th finger, as you reach around, is going to give you that C sharp that we're looking for. So G is open string, 1st finger right on the tape. Now think about where your 3rd finger would be, but move your 2nd finger to there, leaving your 1st finger there. And then your other 2 fingers go down. Your 3rd finger will be right on the tape now, and your 4th finger will be a little bit higher than that. And that gives you your C sharp. So in the song, or the exercise, it's not really a song, song number 1, they have you play just normal G, A, B, C. So you're doing that normal, but then you're going to stretch and you're going to play the C sharp. So that, even though you just played your 4th finger and your 4th finger is moving up, you don't want to try and stretch between your 3rd and 4th finger. That's really uncomfortable. It doesn't really work very well. You're still going to move all 3 fingers up. Your 1st finger stays, and that'll give you the high 4. So it'll be open G, 1st finger, 3rd finger, regular 4 right on the tape, then slide all 3 of your fingers up and play the C sharp with a little bit higher than the tape 4th finger, and then you're going to play your open D, and then you're going to come back down to a C sharp, which is reaching, extending, and then your B is going to be your 2 finger because you're still in extension. Then the A is your 1st finger, and then you're still going to stay in extension and play the B with your 2nd finger. Okay, so this is an extension fingering where you're moving your 1st finger back and your other 3 fingers kind of stay close to one another. Okay, then we do the same exact thing the second half of the line in the B section, but this time on the C string. So you're going to need to make sure that your elbow comes forward, your shoulder comes a little bit forward so that your fingers are over the C string this time. If you leave your elbow down and you're trying to reach, it's really uncomfortable to try to get over to that string, and you end up with this weird bend in your wrist. You want to make sure that you're bringing your elbow forward and up so that your hand is right above that string when you go to put your fingers down. So it's the same thing. It's an open string C note this time. Then you're going to put your 1st finger down on the tape. Then you're going to play the E with your 3rd finger like normal. Then the F natural with your 4th finger. Then you're going to slide and extend up with your 4th finger. That's going to be an F sharp this time. And then you're going to play your open G. Then back to the F sharp with that extended 4th finger. Then a 2 for the E this time. It was 3, now it's 2. Then the D with your 1st finger, and then reach up and keep that extension and play the E with your 2 again. And that is song number 1.